The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 12-yard line. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down
They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. 32. 280.
Back to throw. Stafford.
Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
And now an audible here into something else.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 42 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0.
Rams, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
He's going to field this at the 4. Offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback. And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Second and 5. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Barking down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh, that is incomplete.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Stafford.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick-6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford here, coming off his pick-6.
Room past the 35.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Switch. Watch the whip. 250. Zebra.
Here's Stafford. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Zach Boyd drops him for a loss of 14 yards. And it also brings up 4th down.
Red 80. Hurry! Alert!
Now Stafford. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now they'll change things up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And blocked down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 79 Broncos.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He'll look to throw. Over the middle complete. That's Coleman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout.
First down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They go play action here on first down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 7.
Let go.
You got motion right there. Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Chap 60.
They'll set up to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Oh, some strong running.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
This taken in right around the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Undercrush.
They snap it to Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is good.